Hey everyone, I'm just driving through a wee place right now called Betty Hill. It's up on the North Coast 500, kind of in between Thurso and Durness. Best way I could sort of describe it. It's a really nice wee place actually. I'm heading towards Ben Hope. I'm going to be parking up for the night. I'm still quite unwell, so I'm going to take tomorrow again to the cover, just chill out. And then on Sunday, it's Friday right now. On Sunday, I'm gonna hike Ben Hope, which is the most northerly Munro in Scotland, and just tick it off whilst I'm up here. I may as well, you know. Oh, look at that beach! Oh wow! It'd be great to be able to show you that, especially with the sun setting. It's just perfect. It looks awfully bonny with the sun going down. Well, it's one of these things you don't really pay much attention to when you're living in a city, like I did for cities for many years. Just driving at dusk and seeing the different colours in the sky and the sun setting and how it all changes and stuff like that. I just absolutely love it. Now, if you've not got a normal oven, but you want to cook a pizza, these Swedish Omni ovens are great. But you can only put in like a small pizza and you need to cut it up into slices. It's the only way it'll actually work. That they'll actually fit, you know. Cut it up into little party pieces. It's just like a sun-kissed tomato, pesto, cheese, etc. But I like to cut up a couple of wee olives as well. And I do like an anchovy from a pizza. I don't know, lots of people don't like them, but I absolutely love them on pizza. They're definitely an acquired taste, I think. Because none of my pals like them. None of them. Absolutely despise anchovies, and I'm sure some people watching this will be like that. Blech. No thanks, but I really enjoy them. They just give it that wee bit of sort of saltiness. I don't know what it is. Great. So these olives are brilliant. Garlic and chili olives. Beautiful. This has got a little thermostat on it, so it heats up like an actual oven. When I'm cooking pizza, I put one of those little rings inside it as well, just so it's raised off the surface, so the bottom doesn't burn as it can do. This is the difficult part, actually getting all of these to fit in, because if you overlap them, they just go soggy in these ovens. That's the only thing. That's it. Give that 10-15 minutes. Done. Happy days. This stuff just is dynamite, and it goes with everything. Baba's sauce. It's actually a guy I know in Dundee that makes it. His family. It's named after his late father, Baba. But it is phenomenal. I've not got much left. Old fashioned. None of this squeezy stuff. Yeah, that's it. About finished. But it is phenomenal. Oh. It's like a sort of like a sweet, tangy sort of sauce. It's hard to describe really. Just need to get it. It's really good. I always get everything prepped the night before. so I don't forget anything, especially when I've got an early start, and I'm going to be starting when it's still dark. I'm also going to cook myself a nice big meal tonight, maybe like a bolognese type thing, so there'll be plenty left for after the hike tomorrow, and I can feast and I don't need to think about cooking. Okay, so we've arrived at the start point. The conditions aren't what they were forecast to be, which isn't uncommon. I'm just going to double check them again. Yeah, that has changed. Yeah, that's total opposite. It's fog all day. That's very, very different report. Getting mixed reports here from all my apps, so well, that's why I've got all the clothing. Well, I spent a fortune on it, ultimately, so it will do me in all conditions. And this Jotner stuff is brilliant. I absolutely love it. I do have some Montaigne kit as well that I use, but the trousers, Revolution Race, absolutely love them. So apparently this trail is quite boggy. I've got my proper hiking boots as well, which are fully waterproof. I use Zamberland Vios GTXs. It's the only pair of hiking boots I've ever had, so I've had them for about a year and a half now, and they're great. I've used them in winter, put crampons on them. Just a great boot, really. A really good all-round hiking boot. Probably not the best grip. It is Vibram soles, but it's not like Mega Grip or anything like that. So, you know, I did the Unich Egich in Glencoe with them recently, and I felt I could have been a little bit more secure with proper, you know, approach shoes, scrambling shoes. But they're great all-round hiking boots. I've only just started the hike, but there's a beautiful waterfall right at the very beginning of it. It is glorious. I have been ill for the last 5 days with a quite aggressive cold, so I'm going to take my time. It's the first time I've hiked in about 4 weeks. When I was in Torridon with my son, I plan on taking my time anyway and just taking it easy, not pushing myself too much. Just going to enjoy it and get some fresh air back into the lungs. Well, I'm so glad that I've got a set of trekking poles. I've been using them now for, well, over a year. And what a difference they've made, not just lessening the impact on my knees and my hips, especially going down, but also when you're going through bog like this, and it's everywhere. It's so handy being able to test the bog in front of you and see how firm it is or how soft or slushy it is. Because the last thing you want to do is go knee deep in bog. It's horrible. That's where we're heading, along there somewhere. I don't actually know where the summit is as I look at it from here, but we're on this trail and you can see it goes all the way up there. I imagine we're just going to be hiking all the way along that, but we'll soon find out. Okay, well the temperature has dropped somewhat here, pretty much in the clouds now, and time to get a layer on, hat, and a pair of wee thin gloves just to keep the hands mobile because they are pretty cold now as well. It's amazing how quickly the temperature can change depending on the conditions. All I had there was my base layer on, and now I'm putting gloves on all of a sudden. You're only talking maybe the difference of about 100 metres, 50 metres maybe, not even that. Well, I think this is the final push to the summit now, after that little plateau there. Well, I've made it. Very happy. There's a trig point ahead of us. There we go. Done. I'm so glad as well. This summit has a little shelter, which is going to be perfect for eating my lunch. It's another Munro done. I think that's number 17 for me now. And I only started last April. And to be honest, I'm counting, but I'm not like going all out to try and do all 282. Like, I tip my hat off to people that do that. It's a very worthy goal to have. And one of my friends, Rab, he's done them all. And young lad, my Munro journey, just finished it all recently as well. And I love all that. I love it. I'm a bit of a fair weather hiker, I think. I like to get views if I can. Not going to get them today by the looks of it. But Ben Hope, it's the most northerly Munro, so I'm just going to take the opportunity to do it regardless. But generally speaking, I'm a fair weather hiker. I like to get my drone in the air and see where I am from a bird's eye view and all of that kind of stuff. That's the enjoyment that I get from it. The content's secondary. It's an aftersight, really. It's been really nice to get some work back in the legs, and I'm actually really happy with how I feel, considering I've been basically lying in bed for the last 3 days, pretty ill, and the illness really started a couple of days before that, at least 5 or 6 days in total. I've done, since I last hiked 4 weeks ago, I've probably done 2,000 miles in the van, so a lot of sitting down, a lot of being very still and sedentary, so it was really good to get some work back in the legs. I actually feel pretty good, which is surprising. I thought I was going to be really struggling today, but I feel quite good. So, I'm going to have a wee dram, Slàinte. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and hit the bell button to receive notifications for my next. You come along with me on a wee adventure. Join me next week when I get stuck into redecorating the interior of my van, Sky. After 2 years, I decided to add a splash of colour. I've added a more Scottish and Viking theme. Like and subscribe for more van life adventures.